Hey, it's Codex here, and I'm back with What If Naruto was. I forgot the order. Hold up. Yeah, okay. What if Naruto was an Uzumaki, Uchiha, and Senju part 4? You guys are absolutely smashing the support on this channel. Um, on this channel. And the channel too, and mostly on this video. So I'm just gonna put multiple parts of this out every day. If you guys hit the like goal. Now I'm raising the like goal to 50 parts because I need to write What If Naruto had ice release and What If Naruto had an ancient Sharingan, and I write both of those. So both of those need to be scripted, and scripting takes a while. So I'm gonna pre-record the second part of this. So as soon as you guys hit 50 likes and 50 comments, you guys always destroy the comment goal. I will upload it while I'm recording What If Naruto had an ancient Sharingan. And What If Naruto had ice release. If you enjoy this, subscribe. 65% of you are not. And comment Q or comment anime suggestions. Or what if suggestions that you want me to do, and make sure you hit that like button. Let's get into the story. Flashback. A 6-year-old Itachi was walking out of the hospital, hand in hand with his mother, Mikato, and his I always miss it. I've never used the term godmother before. It's always godfather or grandmother, and his godmother, Kushina. He was looking at Kushina, wondering why they all came here. Looking at Kushina, who was walking ahead of him, Itachi asked, "Aunt Kushina, are you sick?" Kushina laughed loudly as she turned around with a big smile on her face, looking at Itachi. "No, Itachi-kun, I'm perfectly fine." Itachi was confused as he asked innocently, "Then why are you visiting the hospital?" Kushina's eyes were bright as she answered him, "You see, I'm going to become a mother soon. That's why I have to come in for a checkup." Itachi's eyes widened in surprise at hearing her answer. She was going to be a mother. He looked back at Kushina and asked another question. "Does that mean I'm going to be a big brother?" Kushina pauses before continuing to walk, her grin turning into a gentle, loving smile as she stared at Itachi. She stopped walking entirely and turned around, walking up to him. She tapped his forehead with 2 fingers and said, "Yes, Itachi-kun, you're going to be a big brother." So that's where Itachi got that fingered forehead thing. Dang. Bro, I tried that and I was like, "Do you know what that is? Do you know where that came from?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "All right, I'm leaving." It was the funniest moment I had in gym class. It was hilarious. Even my friend who watches Naruto didn't freaking get it. I did not know that. Itachi rubbed his forehead, was happy that it was going to be a big brother. His mother, who was standing to the side, smiled at seeing the interaction between her son and Kushina. She knew her son was very close with Kushina and Mikato, but her husband, Fugaku, was against on letting Itachi interact much with Minato and Kushina. Mikato soon noticed that it was getting late, so she looked towards Kushina and Itachi, speaking up. "We should get going, Kushina. Fugaku will not be happy if he is aware of me and Itachi coming to visit you." Kushina snorted at Fugaku's name. She was still not happy with Mikato for getting married to the Teme who just wanted power but just nodded. "It's alright, Mikato. You and Itachi can come by anytime though. My home is always welcome to you two." Then Kushina turned in Itachi's direction with a big smile, poking his forehead with 2 fingers again. "Bye, Itachi-kun. I'll see you around." Itachi rubbed his forehead again with a small smile. "Bye, Auntie Kushina," he said before walking off with his mother, waving goodbye to Kushina. Flashback end. Itachi, coming back to reality, looked at Naruto as he was calling for his attention. I'm sorry, were you saying something, Naruto-kun? Naruto frowned slightly before looking at Itachi, asking a question that caught Itachi off guard. Why is there fighting in life? Itachi was indeed caught off guard by the question. He was not expecting anything like that. He was quiet for a while, not knowing what to say as he himself was asking the same question as well. Itachi shook his head at Naruto with a slight frown. Who knows? But if fighting can be stopped, I'd like to stop it. Naruto was quiet for a bit, looking down into his lap as he thought. After a bit, he looks up at Itachi, determination burning in his eyes. I'd like to do the same thing. I don't like unnecessary fighting. Itachi looked at Naruto with unreadable eyes. Then why are you training to fight if you don't like fighting, Naruto-kun? So that I can protect our village and become the strongest Hokage. Then people will have to respect me, said Naruto, no hesitation in his voice. Itachi's eyes softened slightly as he smiled at him. Well, that is a big goal you have. Good luck with accomplishing it, Naruto-kun. Naruto smiled back at Itachi in thanks before speaking again. I should be going now, Itachi-san. Thank you for teaching me that kunai move of yours, he said before he got up and started to jog away, waving goodbye to Itachi. See you around, Naruto. Itachi said softly, himself waving goodbye. He suddenly got very nostalgic. Itachi smiled a small, happy smile, looking in Naruto's direction. He has finally met Naruto. He has been trying for so long to introduce himself in front of Naruto, but didn't know how to confront him. Nevertheless, he was glad that he finally met him. He had promised himself that he will look after Naruto. On the other hand, there was still the situation with his clans, as they slowly started to lose their patience with the village. Things after the Kaibi attack were not good for the Uchiha clan, as the higher up villagers started accusing the Uchiha clan of being behind the attack, making the clan start to isolate itself in suspicious. Now, as he had joined the Anbu, his father wanted him to supply secret information to his clan for its benefits. He knew his clan would go to any length to get back the power they wanted. He just hoped that his little brother and Naruto never got involved in it. Naruto's apartment. It was soon nighttime and Naruto was in his apartment practicing calligraphy so that he could soon start practicing the sealing arts. The Hokage had told him he needed to be very good with calligraphy so that it would be easier on him for drawing up seals. Midway done, he heard a quiet knock on the front door. Already knowing who it was, he quickly got up, making sure he didn't knock over anything before he ran to open the door. Opening the door, he was greeted by the smiling face of Sarutobi Hiruzen, the third Hokage, his Gigi. Naruto smiled at seeing Hiruzen before grinning. Gigi, I've been waiting for you to come. Hiruzen laughed lightly, an eyebrow raised as he wondered what's gotten him in such high spirits tonight. It wasn't very often you get to see this kind of expression from Naruto. Well, I wanted to talk to you about something, but first, would you mind if I come in? Hiruzen asked calmly, if not kindly. Huh? Of course, Gigi. Please come in. I just got a little excited to see you, said Naruto, rubbing the back of his neck in embarrassment before quickly stepping aside for Hiruzen, allowing him to come in. Hiruzen stepped inside, pausing for a moment as he looked around. Seeing all the paper and ink around the room, he realized that Naruto was practicing calligraphy. He walked in further as he looked closer before turning to look at Naruto, who had a happy expression on his face. So you were doing calligraphy, Naruto-kun? Hiruzen asked Naruto. Hayo, Gigi? Okay, I've been told it means okay, and you pronounce it Hayo. Let me know if I said it right, I guess. Naruto said, a slight pep in his voice. His excitement was slowly calming down, but neither minded. Hiruzen nodded to him before asking him another question. So, where were you today? I got news that you didn't attend today's academy class. What do you have to say for yourself? Huh, Naruto-kun? It's not just today either. You haven't been attending academy classes regularly for around a month. Naruto looked a little uncomfortable. He didn't expect for the Hokage to find out about him ditching his classes. He tried to play innocent as he nervously said, what are you saying, Gigi? Now, don't try to hide it, Naruto-kun. Your academy teacher, Iruka, had come to my office this afternoon and informed me that you were not attending his lessons regularly. Just tell me the truth, please. Why are you not attending the academy regularly? Hiruzen asked, his stern voice. Naruto, seeing no reason to hide it anymore, decided to come clean. He folded his arms, not meeting Hiruzen's eyes, and said, "Fine, you got me, Gigi. I already know all the stuff they're teaching in the academy. That doesn't mean you can skip them. Don't take the academy class for granted. You've still got a lot to learn, Naruto-kun. It seems to me that you're getting arrogant in your skills, thinking the academy is a waste of your time." Hiruzen scolded Naruto. Naruto lowered his head down in shame. He never liked upsetting his Gigi who cared so much for him. This time, though, he was the reason for getting his Gigi upset at him. He was ashamed of himself for letting his Gigi down. "I'm sorry, Gigi. It won't happen again," said Naruto, still not meeting Hiruzen's eyes. Hiruzen stared hard at the boy before sighing. "Listen, Naruto-kun, I know that you already know all the things they're teaching you in the academy, but everybody can't be like you. In the academy, they teach you according to your age. That is not all they teach you, though. They also teach you how to communicate and form a bond with your fellow comrades, who of which you're going to be working with in the future. Right now, you don't know anything about it or them." Naruto nodded slowly, head slightly bent. "I understand, Gigi. I promise I won't do anything to upset you. I'll attend my classes regularly from now on." Hiruzen relaxed slightly and smiled at Naruto, satisfied now that Naruto understood the importance of basics. "I'm glad that you understood this, Naruto-kun, but would you mind telling me what you were doing when you were not attending classes?" Naruto was happy that his Gigi had forgiven him, so when he went to speak again, he looked up at him, meeting Hiruzen's eyes. "I was training during that time, Gigi. I even met someone today at the training grounds while training. He was pretty cool and strong." At this, Hiruzen had his full attention towards what Naruto was saying. He had to know who this person was and whether he was a friend or foe for Naruto. "Who'd you meet, Naruto-kun?" "He was from the Uchiha clan. I think his name was Itachi Uchiha. He was pretty strong, and he even taught me some cool kunai moves," Naruto said, a small, excited smile gracing his face. Hiruzen relaxed at hearing Itachi's names, as he knew that Itachi was close to Naruto's parents, thus making him care for Naruto very much. He was nothing like the others in the village. "Ah, yes, Itachi. He is a very talented boy, and is quite strong too. He even graduated the academy at the age of 7, being considered a prodigy among our shinobi. He recently joined Anbu, the youngest to ever achieve the ranks of Anbu." Naruto's eyes were wide at the information his Gigi was giving him. He was pretty sure he wasn't supposed to know if Itachi's rank and status. Graduating from the academy at the young age of 7 and being the youngest Anbu operative, he was impressed. Faintly, he wondered if he too could graduate at the age of 7. He then quietly muttered to himself, "Wow, Itachi-san is really strong." Hiruzen at hearing him smiled before saying, Yes, he is. You're also very talented, Naruto-kun. I'm sure you will achieve great things if you train hard enough. You know me, Gigi. One day I'm going to become the Hokage. Data boy," Naruto said with a big grin on his face, lighting up his features. Okay, when I didn't watch Naruto in sub, and I did skip like almost all the fillers. But when I watched Naruto, like Naruto never said Data boy, and I'm glad he never said Data boy. Like, such a weird phrase. Is that from like the manga, or is that like from the sub and like they translated it to the dub themselves? because I see it a lot in like fanfics. Hiruzen also grinned at Naruto, happy that he was happy. I'm sure you will, but for now, you should get to bed. It's getting late and I must get going. Hayo, Gigi, said Naruto cheerfully. Good night. Naruto-kun, I hope I don't get any more complaints about your ditching classes. Hayo, Gigi. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh, man, I read the lines twice. No. Good night, Naruto-kun. I hope I don't get any more complaints about you ditching class. Hayo, Gigi, I will not be doing anything like that anymore. Promise. Naruto said with a small laugh, rimming the back of his neck. Hiruzen nodded to him with another smile, saying his last goodbyes as he left. Naruto soon sighed before going to collect all his papers that were scattered everywhere, cleaning up the mess that he made before going to bed. Time skip 4 months. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Get this to 50 likes and the next part will be out. I hope y'all have a great New Year's. I'll see you in the next part. Bye.